Okay, so we're going to play around with half guard then. So we're going to sort of see what we can do, what we're playing at, and try and focus on base, yeah, and how we can use that. Let's just remind ourselves of alignment. We're going to remind the 3 pillars of this being base, posture, and structure. Okay, and just try and keep that in your head when we're in these positions to say, I can control their base, or I need to widen my base, or I need to change my base, or I need to work on their structure, or I need to try and control their posture. So just keep that in your head when we're going through these little things, these scenarios, and see if it helps you or whether you can just be aware of it. Okay. Check them. So half guard position is we're here and we're wrapping our legs around one leg. Okay. So what we're going to do, let's just start with something very easy just to begin with. Okay. I'm going to have an underhook. So my hand is going to go under here and onto his back, his shoulder, his hip, wherever you want. Just place your hand wherever you want and just change it. Try different positions of your hand to see where you find is optimal for you. Okay. You're going to be here. Okay. And let's say up on your elbow. So we're in this position here. Okay. Simple task. My goal is to try and get on top of the other person. Any way I can, just try and get on top of the other person. His goal and only goal is to try and flatten me out and put both my shoulders on the floor. Okay? All right? Cool. Let's play with that for a little bit. So I'm up, I've got an underhook, and I'm here, okay? His job is to try and flatten me out by putting both my shoulders on the floor. My goal is to try and get on top of him in some fashion, okay? If you end up in these sort of positions where you're all the way out and disengaged, just reset. Yeah, I don't want to just disengage and do whatever, just reset that, okay? Cool. Play around with that. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, start with the underhook. All right, yeah, that's it, and lock your legs together, so cross your ankles. Dad, then just take your leg and lock your ankles together. Lock your ankles together. All right, so try again, and go wrap your legs around his leg and lock your ankles together, your ankles, so you're just like that. There you go, and try and stay on your side. Up onto your elbow and underhook. This hand, underhook. Yeah, that's it. And up onto this elbow. Yep. Okay, cool. Play from there, see what happens. That's good, that's good, that's good, that's good. Nice space, nice base. Uh-huh. Okay, switch over. Good try. Excellent. Ooh. Yeah. Nice. This hand, start with the underhook. So you go under her arm. Yes. Don't particularly like. Watch out for his knee. Watch out for the knee. Nice. Okay, remember base, alignment, yeah, remember alignment, remember base, remember posture, remember structure, yeah? Good. Keep switching, yeah, keep switching. Good work. It's good. Nearly there. Like this butterfly. Good. Oof. I like this extension there. There it is. That's good. Good use there, where you use the leverage on the head to get rotation. That's good. Yeah. Yeah. That's it. That's it. Yes. Nice. Good point. Good point. Good point. Yeah. Yeah. There's your pin. There it is. Good work. Nice. Yeah. You can overhook or you can fight for an underhook yourself. So it becomes who's got the advantage? Who's got the advantage? Big man, big man. Nice time. Everyone good? Everyone good? How was that? Okay, who do you think had the advantage? Person with the underhook or without the underhook? With the underhook. Both sides, top and bottom. Yeah? Agreed? So a good place to start is to try and fight for that underhook. Yeah? Because if you've got the underhook and that shoulder controlled, you can start working to either break their posture by rotating, yeah? Or finding ways to try and get around the person. Did anyone manage to roll the other person over, or did you try and climb onto the back, or what did you do? Anyone? Rolled over. How was their base? Did you manage to get their base? Was their base wide? Is it? Narrowed the base. That's good. So there we're looking at two things there, aren't we? Getting that base in control, under control. So you're making the base smaller, and using that underhook by keeping their posture forward and bent. Yeah, with that underhook, now you're controlling two parts, like we were saying, and now we can look to try and roll and do things. Okay. You're also we're going to play around with this position anyway and see where what we end up doing. Okay. Chris. Okay. So we're going to start in this half guard position once again. Okay, with the underhook. Okay. This time, I want you to come under the foot and hold the foot here. So you're hugging the leg. Okay. So I'm no longer on my elbow. I'm here. Okay. Okay. We'll start from here and we'll see where we're going. I want you, the person on the bottom, once again, to try and get on top. Okay, the person on top to try and flatten the other person. Yeah? Cool? So we're here. Try and keep your head as close as you can to the person. Just as a tip, try and keep your head as close as you can to the person. Okay? So, underhook the leg, pick the foot up, and keep as tight as you can. Okay? The other person's got to try and flatten you. Both shoulders on the floor. Person on the bottom, try and get on top. Let's see what happens. Okay? Cool? Everyone good? Grab a new partner. Let's give it a go. 1, 2, 3. We'll do 4 minutes. Good. So how can you ruin their base? How can you ruin their base? How can you take away that base? Gone. Nice. I like the little pass step over the head. It was quite good. That's it. You've got to try and see if you can scoop that up with on your toes. So you've got your toes. Scoop it. Sit on it a little bit. I'll show you what I mean. We're gonna explore the position a little bit. Yeah. But that's it. Got the underhook. Good. Okay, go. Nice. So take this hand up. Go pop it out.
Yep.
Go in between a little bit more the other way, and scoop under this way. Yes, that's it. Good. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Hold there. Perfect. You want it? Okay. Well, I shaved my head. Because I did. Where should your head be? Nice. Good work. Good work. Where should your head be? As close as you can to their knee. If you can. Yeah? As close as you can to their knee. So you have one way and the other way, right? You've got 2 directions. Bilateral. Try and get your head as close as you can to his knee. Head to his knee. So turn more onto your side to start with. Yeah, that's it. And try and get your head as close as you can to his knee. That's it, yeah. Cool. Start from there. Go. How can you ruin his base? Ah, nice. How can you ruin his base? How can you make his base smaller? There's a little lockdown there. There you go. Very good.
It was knocked down. I didn't want it to
No. Try this with your feet. Try that. Some scooping and on my toes. Try that. See what that position's like. Ten seconds. No, this foot. Just goes over the top and you go change your legs. No, of his legs. You need to see it. Better. How'd you find that? Tough, difficult. It's good. It's good. At least we can work on something, right? I mean, it's not like, oh yeah, it's just, you know. All right, we're going to look at the leg positioning then, and we're going to try and change that a little bit and see if it changes anything. The big thing is base, isn't it? Yeah. If you've got a wide base, and you're not underneath the person can really stop you from being swept or falling over. Yeah. If you can make that base as narrow as we can, then we have a little bit more opportunity to be able to make the person move and off balance them. Yeah. Chip. So the leg configuration, I want you to try this a little bit, okay, and experience, see how it goes, okay? So I'm here, I've got my legs locked, okay? Once again, I've got my underhook, yeah, and I'm hooking up underneath his shin. When I'm here, look, I'm not all the way up here necessarily, I'm just under the shin, under his arm, yeah, here. Now, the legs. What I want you to try and do is take this outside leg. So if I unhook my legs, this outside leg, okay? I want you to step over the other leg, okay? And then take and switch. So this leg comes out, okay? Ideally, if you can, I want you to try and scoop this foot up. So, let me go again. So I'm here. Here. So this is bent and I'm on my toes and I've scooped the foot up, okay? So now I've taken this foot up into this position here. I'm on my toes and I'm sort of, if you can feel, I'm pinching it a little bit with my legs. Yeah, so it's a little bit of a pinch. This foot is up in the air and I'm on my toe, okay? So once again, I'm here, I switch, scoop the foot up and come onto my toes. Once again, I'm in this position, I'm nice and tight. Okay, and see if you can get on top. Other person, once again, see if you can flatten them out. Okay?
Yeah, that's pretty tight in there.
Especially if I come here.
Yeah, but it's one of those things that you're gonna, as soon as you're in that, you're gonna go
Oh
into
yeah.
the path, aren't you?
Well, I can. There's one option, or I can sweep.
Or sweep, yeah.
Yeah? Or I can, there's actually many other things I can do depending on what you do.
Yeah.
But it's a very good way of trying to narrow the person's base. If I allow your feet here, you can now start putting your knees out and stuff like this, or coming right here. You know, I may not necessarily let you do this. I quite like coming low and scooping onto the foot as well. Yeah. So if I can hold the foot, try and move this leg. Once again, controlling the end of the lever, yeah? Once I've got that lever control, that structure control with the lever, now I can look to start trying to swing my legs and from here. Just one other option. Okay, one of many. Cool? Okay, grab a new partner, play around with that. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so once you're here, scoop up and come under here. Try and put your knee, almost your knee on the floor, so you're almost like, get right at your side and you're pinching between your thigh and your calf. Yeah? Balance? How's your balance? It's fucked. Okay. Yeah. 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 You can roll that way. Option. Okay. Can you go the other way? You can. Good. Yes. Yes. Okay. Do you want to do it to me? Okay. Yeah. Oh yes. Okay. Cool. So step over. So take this foot out. That's foot out. This one over and hold here. For you, don't worry about coming up onto your knee just yet. Just pull this leg back as far as you can. No, not that way. Back towards you. Like that. Yes. This hand, this hand come under, but not under here, but under his shin and pick his foot. Yeah, that's it. This hand needs to come all the way around the other side. There you go. Try and come around here. Right, get right onto your side. All right, now try and roll him over towards me or roll him the other way. See what happens. Try and get on top of him. Nice. Good. Good. Do you want to do it to me if you want to, just because of his knees? Do it to me. Just another minute. This hand, rather than being on the outside, go in between. So take here, all the way under, and hook here.
Okay, yeah.
That's a bit better, all right? Yeah, that's it. And this hand, not over the top, but underneath, all the way around to the other side of him.
Okay.
That's it. Now get right onto your side. Good. Okay, play from there. See what happens. Go.
getting that foot positioning for the old school swings, I feel alright with that.
Yeah.
But it's that swing into the deep
Oh,
half.
into coming to deep half, yeah. Okay, to come into deep half, yeah, it's a little bit different.
Yeah.
It's a little bit different, but you need to get their weight up high. You need to get their weight up and over you. Yeah?
So when it's sort of with him, I ended up out the back. So
Yeah.
my head was out the back of it.
And then you get,
I
yeah.
had that locked. And then it was like, where do I go from here? Because of his weight.
I mean,
Back, yeah.
time everyone, good work. All right, how was that? Yeah. You find it hard to get? Yeah. Yeah, that's it. You have advantage of being able to be being underneath the person. Yeah, by being your hip, getting your underneath their center of gravity, you can roll the person either way, which is great. Okay, I do it in a way that if the person puts their hands out to block one way, I'll go the other. But with that, did you find that you have to keep your hips underneath them to do that? You can't just go, all right, I'll stay where I am and just roll. You have to kind of shift your hips underneath them a little bit to try and move them over. Yeah. But the coming out onto those onto your toes like that is quite a good way of quite a versatile way of doing things. Yeah. Okay, everyone good? See if you can do this. See what you come up with. We're going to go back into that position again. Okay? But this time, instead of being underneath the leg, I'm back onto my elbow. Yeah, so where we were at the very beginning. Yeah? Leg position, however, leg position is going to be what we just did. Okay, so leg position, I'm going to step over his foot, change my leg, and draw his foot up. So I'm back on my toes again. So we're amalgamating the two. Okay, so I'm up onto my toes and I'm pinching between my calf and my thigh, his leg. Okay, I'm on my elbow and I'm here. Okay, all right. One round this, and then we'll do another round doing something different. Okay, from here, you need to try and get on top of the other person once again. Okay, so you're trying to get on top of the other person. The other person here is trying to put my back on the floor once again. Okay, you have the elbow. Doesn't have to be just the elbow. You could come up onto your arm as well. So just an idea from here or here. Yeah, just try and get on top of the other person. Okay, cool. Grab a new partner, give that a go. 1, 2, 3. Just gotta switch your leg. You don't necessarily have to stay in that position. You could go into another position if you wanted to. Did you want me to say go? Oh, watch out. Lovely. Careful. Beautiful. You don't have to stay in half guard with this. You could disengage and go somewhere else, but I want you to start in this half guard position. That's it. So you're right on your side. This hand on the other side of the body. That's it. Not over, but under his arm. Perfect. Excellent. That's great. And I want you to, this knee on the floor. So remember, we're trying to pinch, not this side, but this side. That's it. That's it. Good. That's excellent. So this leg steps over. Draw his foot back, and I want you to try and pinch between your calf and your thigh, his leg. So pinch it. Bend your legs this way. All right, and you get right on your side. Yeah, right on your side a little bit more, and right up on your elbow. So up on your elbow. So you don't have to hook this time. No hooking this time. So you're going to come up on your elbow. So you're just going to be in this position here. Right the way up on your elbow. Look, that's still in your shoulder. Shoulder in the air. So sit all the way up for me if you can. That's better. Right. But your head. Just bring your arm over the other side, Chris. There you go. Go right on your side for me. Onto your side a little bit more. So right here. And then you see how I'm here? On my elbow. Yeah. There you go. A little bit more if you can. Get that elbow right the way under your shoulder. But up on your elbow. That's it. Come up. Sit up a little bit more. So all the way up. Sit up. There it is. That's the position. That's the position. No worries, mate. We got there. There we go. All right, shit. You guys good? Yeah.
Yes,
How was that? Anything? Felt easier? Yeah? To get up. So did you guys come up onto your knees? Or did you go underneath and dive underneath the way we were? You went to the knee and pushed up. Cool. See? Yeah.
And then went on to me.
You got on the drive, that's legs free. So
Yeah.
I was stepping through, driving.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what I like as well. I'll show you what I did with it with Chip. Because if I'm here, I'm up. I've already got distance away. There's no point in me diving back under. I mean, it is absolutely an option, you know, no qualm. Yeah, but I'm already, like you just said, this leg is already ready to be able to put, to come out. So I'll come up onto my hand to create that, to give me that little bit of space to be able to pull my leg out, and I can sit on his knee now, and I'm onto my legs. So if I'm on both knees now, very easy. All I do is just tap that back leg. Right forward. It's even easier. Yeah. So I quite like that. Yeah. And there's also some attacks we can do, but we'll play around with that at another point. Grapevining out of half guard. So you were like in a lockdown position. So where you had the leg over here and under. Come in like this. I can't do it. My legs are so, I'm so sure.
Oh, what? And then going under there?
Into this position. Into here. That position? Yeah. Yeah, something like that. I mean, your words say yes, but your face says no. Yeah, so like coming on, yeah, lockdown position where you're great providing that one. It's a good position to be able to lift someone up, but it's a stally position, right? Because although you've locked the person down, you've locked yourself down. Yeah. So yeah. So what we were talking about is similar. You can get right underneath the person in a lesser way. So this is where we start talking about deep half guard, yeah? So if I'm here and I've stepped over the foot, okay, if I can bring his weight forward, like we were talking about at the seminar, if I bring the weight up and over my head, yeah, I can create space underneath to get my whole body underneath his hips. If I'm underneath his hips, my center of gravity is below his, so I have an advantage of trying to be able to sweep him. Yeah. So what I mean by that is, look, if I can lift him forward to base, I can then come underneath one leg here. So my whole body is underneath him. You got to be careful, because if you can start underhooking arms, I don't really have much rotation to be able to do anything. So I look to try and lift the leg and come underneath here. So now I'm in what we call a deep half guard. Okay. We have options from here, but we'll play with that in its own right. Okay, so go back to that same position again where you're on the elbow and you're coming up onto the foot, yeah? Just to show once more what I mean. That same start position, okay? Once again, try and push the other person over, yeah? But you're not allowed to dive underneath now. You've got to come up onto your knees first. Okay, so you've got to come up onto your knees before you can push the person over or get on top. Okay, cool? Makes sense? Mm-hmm. All right, grab a new partner, give it a go. 1, 2, 3. That's it, switch your legs. Or if you can scoot out towards his back, Ash. Can you hold? Can you drive and try and get that other leg? Or can you duck your head out and get on top of her? Yeah. She's like, no, I can just grab the other leg and push her down. Nice. Just watch. Pop out this way just a little bit, just because you get space over there. You can reset when? I didn't see that. I didn't see that. What'd you do?
Oh, I just totally set.
I felt nice.
Like a leg hook, start on the knee.
Yeah.
And then pulls the hook leg back.
Ah, right, yeah, to drive out. Get out. Get out of my dojo. So remember to step this leg over. Step this leg over. So switch, one leg comes out and the other one over. That's it. Good. So try and get on top of him. Ah, nice. Come up onto your knees. Up onto your knees, Ash. That's it. Driving forward. Now driving forward. Much better, Ash. Much better. Have a go with me, Justin.
Rolling my foot in that position. Yes. What did you say was that? I tried to delete it. I tried to grab onto your heels.
There's the switch.
Starting to dance.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. I like it. Yeah. Wow. Well said. That's good though. I like this overturn here onto your almost onto your front is really good. It's very difficult now for him because you've over rotated. Very nice. Oh, and get that lead free, and I'm happy with you. No, him, because you had the head controlled. So I was like, well, you kind of got on top, but there was no real control because you had the control, and then you got the leg free. Now you have control. Yes. Dogfight. This is what we call it. This is the position. It's called a dogfight position. You've got an overhook here, and you've got the underhook. You've got to look to try and get this. Come up onto your toes and drive. Isn't it annoying when someone just goes, yeah, but that's it?
You can use your body.
Oh, all right. You got underneath him. That's good. Can you scramble out? Can you get out on top? Yeah, that's it. Whenever you roll him over, I want you to end up on top of him. Yeah. Scramble up. Yeah. Good lad. Good lad. All right. Another minute, and we'll talk about it. Get that pinch, Chris. collier, get the pinch. So get right up on your toes if you can. That's on these toes, yeah, and try and pinch his leg with between your calf and your, yes. That's good, that's good. Now play with it. Right, oh, nice, 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 yes. That's, I like that, I like that, I like that. You took away the arm. So you based on his arm and you took away his arm. He has got a very strong base, that's right. I'm not used to this. Okay, time everyone. Everyone good? Good? Bad? Ugly? And ugly. And ugly. It's all good, it's all good, it's all good.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, so I mean, with that having that leg hooked with that overstep, I find it very, very effective. So it's definitely something to play around with when you're in that half guard position, to try and get that overstep and really, really get the pinch. I think that's the big thing to think about. If you're just stepping over and not really doing anything with it, if you're not pulling back or you've just changed your leg like this, you're not actually doing anything with that leg. It's just the person still has a bit of base. But if you can really draw that foot back and almost, I like to just try and put my weight on my leg like that. So it's really pinched. Then you've got a little bit more of control, yeah, of that leg. To bring, yeah, to get. I don't mind. I can have it down here as long as I'm pinching. Yeah, I don't mind it. I don't mind. I don't have to have. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. That's good. That's good. That's good. I had to do that as well a couple of times. So it's all good. It's all good ways of trying to get to the position that you have good control. I don't really care a lot of the time how you get there, as long as you can get there. Yeah. Yeah. But then even so, like you can let go of it and control. It's not, this underhook is there just to kind of stop them from being able to underhook you. If you come low, they still can't underhook you very easily. Yeah. Musumeci.
Yeah, calf slice
From here.
Yeah.
Well, there's a calf slice, but not from this position. So from the old school sort of half guard, it's from here. So you have we're in this position where our legs are locked from here. Yeah. This is where I like I say, because you can do a lot of stuff. But for the calf slice, you're in this position here and diving through this way. So now I can start to lean back and pull here. That's the calf slice position. The person then rolls. If you then roll onto your back, other way, you end up in this position here. Yeah? But what can also happen then, rolling back take, position.
So, yeah.
But then it is, we talked about this months and months ago when we were talking about coming into this position here and coming over the hips to this position and trying to go and working from there to try and take. So you're controlling the hip. But again, that goes back to what we said a few weeks ago about controlling when we were passing, controlling the diagonal. So you've got this side controlled and this side controlled. So you're now controlling that person. Yeah? So other thoughts? No. Legal for brown and black belts. So no gi, different. Yeah.
It's probably not great for your knee, is it?
Not good. Yeah, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Not for you. Not for you. To other people. One other thing I will say about this little sweep that we were playing with here. If I come out, I can't reach. The other thing you can look to do, which what Chris was doing, was holding the other arm. So if you can reach this arm, he's basing on this arm. I can pull it towards me and just drive. Another way of doing it, if you can get back on your knees, is just to collapse collapse the arm and drive. Yeah?
I hooked the leg and lifted it up
Yeah?
so high, I didn't even need to touch that arm.
Okay, yeah.
just went-
So, go again, off balancing by bringing them up
Yeah.
over that way.
If you lift that too high, it's potentially weaken the knee. Yeah? If you're lifting it up, like, and pressing down on it.
You potentially, but you're not coming inside to out, I don't think. It would be a grey area. It would be a grey area one. You're kind of almost looking at it like an Uchimata, where you're coming in around that way. You end up in the same position, I think is what you're saying. You end up, you're stepping here and you've come out, you end up in this position here, but you're lifting here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not really reaping.
Oh no! I mean from like down when you're
Underneath.
Down, so when you reset back to the position we started. Did you mean you was putting the leg up there?
Yeah, so up on this arm,
Yeah.
lifted the leg behind and went forward, just drove forward with my
So
arm.
you, here.
Pulled the leg back, yeah, he just went.
Okay. That's quite nice. That's quite nice. It's quite nice. You're still off
You
balancing.
get up higher and
Yeah. And it was working quite well for you? Yeah, good. I like it. I like it. I like it. So I'm 100%. Batting out 100%. Everyone cool? Okay, good. Nice work. Let's do a couple of rounds and we'll call it a day.
Me walk on the shoreline, chalice in my palm. Numb the breeze, burn the herb, all I calm. Salt in the air, but my soul feel clean. Me a reason with the sea over heights unseen. My foot them bare, but me head elevate. Every job prayer, me now move with hate. My spirit full up like coconut cup. Me sip from Jah creation, give thanks. Full up, me no chase Babylon, me no chase gold. Me chase wisdom where the ancients hold. Every little puff come with reverence deep. Me not just smoke, me meditate and keep me sight. The waves them chant like storm. Every crest and fall, a natural bomb. Me inhale life, exhale sin. Jah kingdom start from deep within. 420 coastline, breezing on my chest. Vital flame burn clean, my soul at rest. Me burn the fire for the most high name. One herb, one eye, one eternal flame. Me no need no crown, me no need no fame. Me there with your works, not man game. My heart on drum, my thought on breeze. Me hold the silence like ancient trees.